Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Guys, get ready for the most in-depth, long, but fun and informative and necessary Best of K-Beauty Skincare Awards. Hope you guys enjoy. So next category is ampoules. Ampoules, I have not too many. We're going to start off with COSRX because quite a few of them made it in. COSRX says Centella Aqua Soothing Ampoule, just beautiful. This one contains centella, it's got allantoin, it has a really short ingredients list, so I think it's really good for those who have very sensitive skin or like allergic to like too many chemicals in your products. And it also has sugarcane extract in there as well. This one is just like so beautiful. I reached for it a lot when I needed that soothing or like extra moisture and the skin barrier benefits. And then we have the COSRX Triple Hyaluronic Moisture Ampoule, which I have like an almost empty over here as well. And it's got provitamin B5, which is basically panthenol, and it's got hyaluronic acid, got lactobionic acid, hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, and just like a handful of other ingredients in there too. So sensitive skin friendly wise, if you're looking for a good hyaluronic ampoule or a serum, this one is the one that I would recommend. And for centella ampoule wise, this is the one that I would recommend. But one thing that I do want to mention is because these are ampoules, they are similar to serums, but they have a little bit of sticky after feel as compared to serums, which is the category before. So just do be aware, ampoules are a little bit heavier and they do tend to be a little bit stickier on the face. So that's just one kind of downside, but if you need that rich kind of moisture pick-me-up, then this is the one to go for. Now this is something that I found last year, which is new, and I loved it like straight up. It's called Beaudiani, Infusing Collagen Concentrate Fluid. This is so unique, guys. I don't even know if it's an ampoule. I just put it in this category because it has no, it just says fluid, but it's basically just collagen concentrated in the most beautiful, light and blendable, non-sticky, non-greasy finish texture. Actually, it's never too late to include collagen in your skincare products or in your diet for that matter, because no matter what, you guys are all going to reach our age one day. And collagen is something that you can apply it topically, or you can have it in your dietary supplements, but it's just good for you anyway, for your skin, your hair. So yeah, this is a beautiful product that I wanted to let you guys know about exists, and I will try to curate that as well. Now, ampoules wise, you guys know I love my plant-based ampoules, so I needed to mention the hyaluronic acid 100 and the Time Stop Collagen Ampoule. They're beautiful, they're free of animal ingredient, they're like basically free of everything. It says on the packaging here, 18 non-added fragrance, alcohol, phenoxyethanol, colorant, essential oils, everything. All of those harsh ingredients, but it's got the most unique packaging, which goes up like this, pretty cool. I have actually emptied one of each last year, and I like their ceramide as well, so just didn't want to overload you guys, but absolutely beautiful ampoules. For whitening, this is one that I found. It's called the Miguhara Ultra Whitening Perfect Ampoule, and I actually really did take to this until I realized that it was really, really sticky. But I wanted to put it in here because some people don't really mind the stickiness as long as it does what it says, and this is for whitening. So if you're looking for brightening your skin or whitening or working on those dark spots, this is a really heavy duty ampoule that delivers moisture and all those good things whilst it whitens the skin and helps with anti-wrinkle and firming properties. Very high performance. Another whitening ampoule that I came across, which I personally love even more, is the Codenature Viami Vita Whitening Ampoule, and this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, guys. This one is non-sticky, non-greasy. It leaves your skin kind of feeling like satiny, velvety almost, and I think the whiteness of the product, just like I like it when it's like yogurty white. If Dr. Lacto's disappearing, this is the replacement in terms of it has that probiotic smell, but it's not as sticky as the Dr. Lacto Clear Derm formulas, so I like it so much. I believe it contained like ascorbic acid and other vitamin C derivative ingredients in there that help to whiten the skin whilst it moisturizes and hydrates, and it's not overly sticky, but it's not like completely disappears kind of thing, but it absorbs nicely too. So right there, I think I would recommend this still for more people on the dry to normal rather than like combination oily too much. But yeah, and last last but not least, my most heavy duty ampoule that I want to put in there for those who don't mind but really want that rich moisture is the Ampoule and Ceramide Shot, which made it into my top 10 Korean hydrating and moisturizing ampoules or serums for 2021 on my beauty cookie content. This is a Ceramide Shot ampoule that is not for the faint of heart. It is definitely very heavy duty moisture ampoule. It contains 50,000 ppms of Sera Complex, which encourages the lipid biosynthesis and helps to hydrate the skin from within. It also contains allantoin, which strengthens the skin's moisture barrier. It helps to prevent moisture loss, and arctigenin, which also helps to nourish the skin and actually makes it firmer. So yeah, if you're looking for whitening, extra moisture, and anti-aging properties, and if you don't really care too much about a texture being slightly stickier, then this is the one that I would recommend. It actually does contain a lot of good ingredients in there, even though the stickiness is slightly there. It's kind of worth it if you look at the benefits of it. I also think this would be really good to use as a face mask. If you just get like a cotton face mask, the ones that you can just buy separately, and soak it in this and put it on your face like 15-20 minutes, maybe even use like an LED mask to make it absorb even better. This would be just like amazing for like an anti-wrinkle pick-me-up treatment on the face. I wish I could, but I don't have time. But yeah, this one has no artificial fragrance, colors, parabens, or essential oils, even though I don't like sticky stuff because in the winter it's been super harsh, guys. On Curated by Jen, it's actually in my current favorites list as well. So we are done with ampoules, guys. If you have any questions on them, please do leave them below. But yeah, I'll have links of these as well going through, and we're gonna move on to the next category. All right, guys, are you guys ready for the creams? Because we have a lot to go through. I literally went through maybe like hundreds of creams, and so putting it down to even like top 10 or 12 is a lot of work that I did. So it might seem like, Jen, why do you have so many favorites? It's just literally because I started off with so many as well, and I just couldn't take out some of them in here because you guys needed to know about it. So we're gonna start off with the ones in the tube. So first off, Real Barriers Intense Moisture Cream. I'm sorry I don't have the full size of this, but the texture is beautiful, the formula is beautiful, non-fragrance, really nice to apply without being sticky. It doesn't just sit on top of the skin, it does absorb nicely whilst it has the moisture barrier. I find that this is one of their products that are quite a hit. I found Real Barrier when I went to Cosmoprof 2 or 3 years ago when it was brand new and I hadn't ever heard of it, and I was like, guys, I think I found like a really good brand that reminds me a bit of Pyonggangyu in terms of having like a really nice milky texture that is not sticky, no like strong fragrance and no alcohol, etc. And yeah, I thought that the entire line would be like that, but I have found that there is some that are like, is this Real Barrier? I didn't know that. I think the serum was like a fail, but the Intense Moisture Cream is beautiful, as well as the Extreme Cream. So whilst this one is a little bit more of a blendable, lighter texture, the Extreme Cream is way more of like a cream, like it doesn't move. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like it's just quite solid. Definitely a lot heavier than the moisture one. So this is for, I guess, anti-wrinkle, more mature skin or really dry skin, and you really want to work on strengthening of the skin barrier. Has no artificial fragrance. And it does have a bit of a herby smell, but it's the really nice, like refreshing, kind of sweetish, Yakulty kind of almost smell. We have the Pyonggangyu Calming Moisture Barrier Cream, which was a new one that came out together with their toner. So I like their whole line of this. It's a green packaging as opposed to their like trademark blue. I really like it. It's calming, it's light to apply, it absorbs nicely. A little does not go a long way with it though, so you would lose this up quite quickly. I feel like it's just a cream that's really good for everybody. I almost feel like if this came in a really big tub or a squeezy tube, it would be a really nice body lotion or like a body cream. Not too thick, not too thin. It's just like right in the middle and good for everything. Just off the top of my head though, I believe that this one didn't make the top 10 of creams. There was something that made it not able to make it through my ingredients test, but it's still a very, very clean ingredients list apart from that one thing. So we've got also the Pyonggangyu Black Tea Enriched Cream, and so this is Pyonggangyu's more heavy anti-wrinkle, more mature skin focused cream. And guys, this is like the heaviest cream ever. Not heavy in a bad way, but heavy in a really rich and nourishing and beautiful to apply, but like little goes a long way type of thing. It's still much nicer to apply than, for example, the Declare's Midnight Blue Calming Cream. It's still a lot less thick than that and still a lot nicer to apply and blend. It's kind of like a balm in a way, and you can concentrate it on areas like your neck. Like I should do it now. I haven't been doing it. But yeah, it's really good for areas like the neck, and I think think some places like your elbows and your knees and things like that. 2021, to be honest, for me has been a year where I have broken all the skincare rules, and I'm like, why don't we use it like on our bodies, like my neck, my stomach, you know? You can. I don't know why, because no one talks about it, you just don't really think about it, but that I've been doing like multifunction for all my products. I said that I'm gonna go through tubes, but I like totally ignored it. And I was gonna go by like lightest to thickest, but I totally forgot to. I'm gonna keep going. The CosRx Moisture Power Enriched Cream, Pro Vitamin B5 and Propolis is beautiful. It's got propolis extract, panthenol, and coconut oil, dimethicone. It's got vinyl dimethicone, which is not like a really bad dimethicone. I believe it's something that they produce to actually help the product to be moisturizing on the skin. So anyways, it's a really, really beautiful cream that is so easy to apply and so light and blendable and doesn't just like disappear. It's not oily or greasy. Basically, we went through one empty of this because Oppa loved this so much this year. I wish that it came in one of their tubes though, because it's like just a lot easier to use. But in terms of coming in a tube, the one that I did love is the Comfort Ceramide Cream with Ceramide NP. It's got ceramide in it to do the protection of the skin barrier. Centella Asiatica leaf water as the first ingredient.
Sunflower seed oil, hydrogenated lecithin, betaine.
Really beautiful cream, really easy to apply, just good for all different skin types. We have the Abib Hydration Cream, which I don't think I've ever really mentioned before, but it's a really nice cream. It has all of the ingredients written right at the front for you to see. So this one contains coconut oil, shea butter, cactus flower extract, mushroom extract, panthenol, as well as adenosine and sodium hyaluronate. It does contain ethyl hexyl palmitate. I believe off the top of my head and from my memory that is a potentially pore clogging ingredient, which is, for example, like why this one would not have made it before. But apart from that, it's such a beautiful, mild, soothing, sensitive, skin-friendly, moisturizing cream that's like, it kind of reminds me of L'Occitans, but without the fragrance and without the heaviness, like so nice and light. It has a slight herbal scent to it, but it's not from artificial fragrance, and it leaves your skin looking and feeling smooth. So I really like that one as well. One of my ultimate favorites from 2021 is this one that I found by S Nature. It's the Aqua Squalane Moisturizing Cream, Wrinkle Lifting. It only has a couple of ingredients, and the first ingredient is squalane of 150,000 ppm. It's got betaine, panthenol, and 8 types of hyaluronic acids, collagen, hexapeptides, allantoin, adenosine. Gosh, guys, this is just the powerhouse of everything you can put into a cream, while they somehow manage to keep the really beautiful, light, blendable, well-absorbing texture that doesn't completely disappear, and it's not like greasy, just beautiful. My ultimate favorite. I'm so glad that I came across that last year, and I would love to curate this as well. So we are currently under works of curating this on Curated by Jen. Another 2 favorites has been the Olivaria Comfort Barrier Cream, which is more of like a cream. It doesn't have the oiliness in it. Really nice, cruelty-free brand, vegan, and it's got 20% organic ingredients and 100% natural ingredients, certified organic. So love this one as well. This is the Premium Hydration Cream by Skin4U, the Cica Water Cream. This is also one that I found last year through Kotra, and I love it. You can use it on your baby. You can use all of these on your baby apart from like retinol ones and things like that, but it states that it's made to be safe for your baby as well, and you can use it for your body. At first, it looks like a gel, but it applies like a cream. So it's super light and hydrating and refreshing, but then it has that light moisture barrier without being overboard. It does kind of remind me more of like a lotion, but one that's like thirst quenching on the skin. So beautiful ingredients in this one too, and really mild and nice. One that I came across that's new last year is the Atem Super Cream. This one contains milk, protein, and peptide complex made for sensitive skin. It comes in this like unique packaging. It's a cruelty-free brand. This one made it into one of my top 10 creams, best creams for the year for 2021 from Korean brand. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, and I'm so glad that they reached out to me and sent me their products because it's like so beautiful and so unique. It smells ever so slightly kind of milky. It's got peptides in it and light. It's like beautiful. It's kind of like fluffy, but it also leaves your skin silky and smooth as well. It does have a little bit of an oiliness afterwards though, so I would recommend it if you want something that kind of combines oil with the cream at the end of your skincare, and you don't mind having a little bit of that like greasy kind of finish afterwards, but it feels like really nourished and nice. So for dry skin, definitely. 3 more, guys, 3 more. We have the Potions Cream Mixer. This one to me just reminds me a lot of the Abib Hydration Cream, because at this point everything is unscented. It's really hard to characterize something, but all of these are really similar, just some things a little heavier than others, whatnot. This one is a little bit more of like a cream type, similar in terms of beautiful, non-fragrance, no alcohol, no essential oils, very like effective. Another one that I love for the collagen factor is the CKD guaranteed Retino Collagen Small Molecule 300 Cream, which is in the same line as the toner, the First Step Essence that I recommended to you guys before. So for me, as I was saying, you know how sometimes they kind of can start to become very similar once the fragrance is out and it's just all based on texture and packaging. But for me, this one was unique because of that collagen. It has like a trademarked or patented retinol. So this is one of those unique creams that I think deserve its place, but it does contain some ingredients that I don't usually approve of. But just hear me out, guys, hear me out. Small molecule hydrolyzed collagen, 8 peptides, hyaluronic acids, ceramide, panthenol, niacinamide, and more. Like, it's just ongoing. They've used a certain patented technology that is unique to their brand to make a flexible liposome so that it really does effectively deliver the nourishment as well as the collagen to the skin. And so I think that it deserved a place, whilst I do need to take note that there is beeswax in here as well as cyclohexaciloxane, which is a silicone alcohol in there, unfortunately, and orange peel oil, which is a potentially sensitizing ingredient. But I did want to include it for that amazing patented technology as well as the unique hydrolyzed collagen, etc. in there. Last but not least, another one that has their own patented specialized technology is Ampoules MLE cream. Have you guys heard of Ampoules? So Ampoules is actually a Korean brand that usually specializes in baby or maternity skincare, and I do like them. I use a lot of their baby products around my house, like their top to toe wash and stuff. But the MLE cream, which is the MLE Skin Barrier Deep Hydration Cream, they also have developed their own specific technology to really deliver the moisture and nourishment. And this is an amazing product because one, it's so big, a little goes a long way, and it is super heavy duty. If you have got like really dry skin, I believe if you even have like eczema, this is so beautiful. It's a cream that anybody can use. If you're just a regular person without super dry skin, you can concentrate it and use it as a spot cream or use it on your body. It actually says that it's made for face and body, which is why they have such a big tub. A little goes a long way. Or if you have dry skin, you can just apply it as a face mask or a face cream at the end of your skincare routine to seal in that moisture super effectively. It's great for anti-wrinkle properties, hypoallergenic tested, and it helps to relieve itchiness or dryness of the skin through their strengthening MLE to soothe and deeply hydrate the skin. It's got 5 different types of amino acids. It helps to deliver it very quickly, and it helps to strengthen the skin barrier. So this is my final product for face creams, and it is the heaviest but really long lasting and can use it for your body too. This one has a little bit of a herbal smell though, but it's got no artificial fragrance in there. So yeah, that is it for creams, guys. Oh, creams is done. Oh. Okay, so now for eye creams, I have 4 different eye creams. First off, again, the CKD Retino Collagen Small Molecule 300 Intensive Cream for Eye. It's just everything that I've been mentioning in terms of the amazing concoction of ingredients, but for the eye area. This one has a really slight herbal fragrance, but it's beautiful. Because it's made of collagen, it does have a little bit of a unique texture that's very blendable and smoothing and silky without the like overly stickiness of what snail products can have. But speaking of snail, the Muse Snail Repair Eye Cream is a beautiful one that I found is really good for those who are looking for an affordable eye cream that still is super effective because of that snail ingredient in there. It doesn't have any of those harsh or harmful ingredients in there, but because of the snail ingredient, it has that texture that you can feel is really working and lasts on the eyes without causing milia. And then Pyeonggangnam's Black Tea Time Reverse Eye Cream is just one that's just super safe for everybody. It says it's time reverse, so it's like anti-wrinkle, but I don't find it to be like super heavy. I think I would have like still used this when I was in my 20s or even teens. So this is one that I've been like actually using on a daily basis, and that's why it was in my beauty box this year. And last but not least, the Neogen V Biome Advanced Eye Cream. This one is quite heavy, but not like overly heavy, and it applies really nicely, and it still leaves a little bit of that shiny and smoothing kind of feel. It has a really nice but light probiotic scent to it, and it comes in a really big tube, so it lasts quite a while. So I've been loving all 4 of these eye creams. creams. So moving on to oils, for body and face oil for both babies and adults, my favorite has been the Pyeonggangyul Ato Nourishing Baby Oil. It's just super nice to apply, not overly thick or greasy. It absorbs really quickly into the skin and it has no scent and sensitizing essential oils in there. So I love that one. And also the Declare's Fundamental Watery Oil Drop, which is rich in antioxidants. It's got deep hydration, helps you get that glow without too much of that oiliness that's like overly thick and greasy, but it's really nice and light. So beautiful oil right here as well. Something I totally forgot to mention is eye makeup remover, so I'm going to quickly add it in here. Those who watch my favorites video would know, but it's the B by Vanilla Co Lip and Eye Remover. It is humongous, got the double water and oil layer, which makes it really effective for waterproof makeup. It doesn't sting the eyes, it's very effective at taking off makeup really gently and nicely, and it comes with a lot of products, so I wanted to include this one because it is also an environmentally friendly alternative to going through tons of small bottles. So that one was my ultimate favorite, guys. It took over like my previous favorites of Misha and stuff. In terms of favorite mist, my favorite mist was the Dr. Jart Cream Mist. I have been loving that whole cream thing, as you guys know, and this is basically like a cream toner in the mist form with the ceramides in there for the sealing of the moisture and also strengthening the skin barrier. It's intensive in hydration and moisture whilst it's really nice and light. So definitely this mist has been a favorite. Speaking of, I've been loving the Dr. Jart Ceramide and Body Lotion. I think a lot of their products have made it in, but they just have a really unique formula that is different from other products that contain ceramides in it. It's just really rich and nourishing, and although some of their products maybe like has a silicone in there or something, it's just one of those products that you feel like it's actually doing something while you're applying it, and it doesn't just disappear on the skin. It really does leave the skin feeling like it's been strengthened, the skin barrier. So this one is actually a favorite of mine that I use on my skin whenever I come out of a shower or a bath. My favorite hand creams were Pyeonggangyul and Cosrx, two brands that you guys have seen me talking about a lot in this video, but the favorite was the Comfort Ceramide Hand Cream Intense and the Pyeonggangyul Hand Cream, which is all in Korean, but it basically says Yul Quick Moisturizing Professional Hand Cream. Hi Leo, what's up? 엄마 아직도 하고 있어. 힘들어. Okay, so as you guys can probably tell, I'm starting to love all these collagen-based products. I think that we can safely say maybe it's one of the uprising things that we'll see in 2022. But that's just Jen talking. I love the collagen powder by Beaudiani, which is the other fluid thing that I showed you guys. But this is a collagen powder. It's basically like, you know how vitamin C's come in powders and you mix it in your skincare and apply it. So it's a much safer form of the ingredient, keeps it nice and fresh. So this one is 100% of a fish collagen based from France, and it comes in this tiny little thing, but I've been really enjoying this. It blends quite nicely, it melts quite nicely into the serums and essences, and it's kind of sticky, the collagen for sure, but if it's doing its job in anti-wrinkle and delivering that glow to my skin through the collagen, then I'm loving it. So that's something that I definitely wanted to include in the Best of Beauty Awards for 2021. In terms of vitamin C powder, the one that I've been loving the most has been the Neogen one. So this is the Real Vita C Powder Lemon. It's got 17% pure vitamin C powder, which obviously helps with your skin tone, dark circles, spots, pigmentation, helps to revitalize and hydrate the skin as well. And yeah, it comes with a lot of powder in here. It's a glass bottle to keep it nice and fresh, and even better if you store it in the fridge. It's taking me forever to use this, but I love mixing a little bit of this into a serum. Make sure that it's really melted or dissolved in well, and then apply it on the face wherever you want. Actually, you can use it on your body too. That's something that I realized when I was pregnant, and like I was getting that line on my stomach and it's starting to get a lot of darkness around my skin around here and there. You can apply it topically on any place that you would like. So those two are powder form ingredients. And before we continue, before I forget, I'm going to go on to sun creams, because sun creams is important, okay? So because I don't have the leisure to go into like real in-depth for these sunscreens here, I'm gonna link my top 10 sunscreens video down below somewhere for Beauty Cookie. But basically this one has non-nanoparticles, which is something that I have recently come to notice in sunscreens. There are a lot of nanoparticles which basically enter the bloodstream. It's really bad, especially if it's a chemical filter. There are a lot of endocrine disruptors in sunscreens which are really bad for you. It can cause infertility and cancer and all sorts of bad things. So I've basically taken out any sunscreens that do contain any endocrine disruptors. All of these sunscreens don't contain them, even if they're a chemical filter. But this one is a mineral or physical filter, which is good because it doesn't enter the bloodstream. It just uses zinc or titanium dioxide to block the sun's rays, and this is UVA and UVB, so it's broad spectrum. It's silicone free, which is really hard to find. It's certified clean, it's cruelty free, reef safe, and it also contains organic ingredients, about 34.82%, and 100% natural ingredients. I don't know what else you can do to a sunscreen. Honestly, the texture is really nice. I was talking with a friend over in Canada, her name's Becky, and I actually met her through my subscribership. She actually prefers sunscreens that are more creamy rather than light and hydrating, because even if they're really nice and light, hydrating, kind of serum-like textures, they tend to actually have a bit of an oily finish at the end, which is really funny because even though they're light, they're kind of oily and greasy at the end, whereas some creamier, thick ones don't tend to do that. So even though sometimes creamier ones are not as easily blended, it can have a little bit of a nicer finish. And this sunscreen definitely qualifies for that. It is a lot creamier, and originally when you first apply it, it feels like it's going to be like really oily or something, but it actually blends down to a really nice kind of just a moisturized finish. It's not like drying so that it like leaves your skin dry and flaky and it's not buildable, but it is like amply kind of protecting of the skin without that sticky greasiness. Although it's not like gonna be like magic, not there at all kind of feel. Of course you can definitely feel it. It's a sunscreen. The ingredients are so good, non-nanoparticles, organic, reef-free, the physical filter with no silicones, which is awesome, and it's got no fragrance, no colorants. It's just got everything you need in ingredients wise, and probably the best texture that you can make using such limitations to the ingredients on formulation. So I did want to definitely thumbs this one up, and I would definitely go for a physical filter on Leo, my baby, or like babies in general. So I would definitely use this one on Leo safely rather than chemical filters, because even if they don't contain endocrine disrupting ingredients, I don't like the fact that the chemical filters are something that absorbs into the skin in order for it to block the sun's rays. You know, the fragile skin of our babies and the fragile health of our babies. The Benton UV Defense Sun Cream. This one is cooling, moisturizing, and calming. It provides broad spectrum UV filters with organic filters, but this one is chemical based without the endocrine disrupting ingredients. It's got Cica ingredients, so it's soothing. It's got rosemary essential oil as the scent, so there is no artificial fragrance, but you can smell a little bit of a herbal smell to it. It has no stickiness, and it's a really nice light texture that feels just like a serum. So that one has been nice. Off the top of my head, I don't remember if these ones are chemical or physical, but I'm going to go with chemical. So the Cynic Enjoy Super Mild Sun Essence. This has UVA and UVB protection. It's super nice and light. The formula just feels like a serum, like totally. And it's nourishing and hydrating and refreshing and soothing, whilst it doesn't have too much of an oily finish, like it's hardly there. So this is beautiful sunscreen that I like using on a daily as well. We've got the Be Plain Clean Ocean Moisture Sunscreen, and again, as the name suggests, this is a moisturizing sunscreen. So it's almost just like a cream. It feels basically like skincare, but a cream rather than this one being like serum. It helps with whitening as well as anti-wrinkle, whilst it gives you that nice protection from the sun with safe ingredients in there. And the texture, this one actually has a little bit of a greasy finish at the end, but it does blend nicely like water. So it reminds me of Shiseido's Anessa. After a while, it just absorbs and the texture does disappear a little bit more, but it leaves your skin feeling protected and nourished and moisturized. So I would recommend this one for dry skin. And last but not least, we have the Daily Go-To Sunscreen by Purito. This is the brand which started all of the sunscreen controversy in the K-beauty industry, but they have reformulated with all the checks done properly, and we checked it with the brands and they were able to provide the documentation. But yeah, this one has been reformulated. It is a mix of both physical and chemical sunscreens. It's got UVA and UVB protection, and more than anything, it's so weightless. It's like the most comfortable one out of them all. It's fragrance free, it's really light and absorbs really quickly. So yeah, this one has definitely been a favorite as well. We're getting there, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm getting pretty tired, but I'm doing my very best. I just haven't even had lunch, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna move on to, did I mention this mist? The Beaudiani Infusing Collagen Concentrate Mist. Must I say anything else more about this brand? It's collagen in a mist, but not thick, non-scented, really light, refreshing, and it gives you a glowing look, so you can use it on top of makeup as well. So I really love it. It comes in glass as well, so it keeps it nice and fresh. Okay, we're gonna move on to masks now. We're gonna start off with sleeping masks. First off, my favorite sleeping mask for the year was the Pyeonggangnur sleeping mask. And this one reminds me of the Laneige sleeping mask, the infamous one that started it all, but without the things that I don't like about the Laneige one, which is like the strong fragrance and something about the texture. It feels more purified in this one. So this kind of reminds me of their gel lotion, but it does have more of an emollient kind of silky texture to it that obviously lasts a little bit more, and the delivery of hydration is much greater, seals it in as well, so there's an occlusive function to it, and it just comes with a lot of product, non-fragranced. So favorite sleeping mask of 2021. For lips, I have 3 different masks. I was trying to choose one, but honestly, I love all of them. So I'm just gonna go through them. The first one is the affordable Road Shop, a pure lip sleeping pack, and this is the milk and honey one. I like their milk and honey lip oil as well. Just as a side note, I used it today. The honey and milk lip oil. Like it, it's really nice. Comes with a really thick brush. I think this would be going into the makeup version of things, but I actually use it as a lip balm. I can use it at nighttime as well. It has a faint smell of honey, and I'm not sure, I think it would probably contain a bit of fragrance in there, but for lips, I find it's kind of okay. So that's that. And then we have the Double Lip Mask by this new brand that I came across. It's called Momei. And we are going to stock this brand on Curated by Jen because I came across it last year and I really like their lip products, but that's just makeup. But their Double Lip Mask is really nice as well. It smells a little bit of like a light fruity scent, and it works equally as well as a Laneige's lip sleeping mask. Like, it's pretty much a dupe for it. It's really nice. So this one has been a favorite as well. And last but not least, my ultimate favorite is the COSRX Lip Sleeping Mask. This one has absolutely no scent, so I think it would be my favorite of them all. Maybe perhaps because the Lip Sleeping Mask by COSRX has a little bit more of a cleaner ingredients list. It kind of feels like it doesn't last as long as this Momei one, but it's still quite good. I think this would be a little bit more suitable for, in my books, as like a lip balm or pre-makeup kind of treatment. It doesn't really last all night long or even like 2 hours. But it's still very nice whilst it's being very clean and has no fragrance, which is a new thing because lip sleeping masks all have fragrances in there. Now for wash off type mask, my favorite has been the Hygge Relief Chamomile Mask. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand, Hygge. It's a beautiful mask with little bits of actual chamomile, like crushed chamomile leaves in there, and it's just like so beautiful. It smells just like tea. It's got chamomile petals in it and flower extract. It's gentle, it's mild, it's calming, it's soothing. It's just a nice little pamper. A little goes a long way. So yeah, I really love this one, and I want to give the award for best wash off type soothing or calming mask. But another similar product that's kind of different in that it actually cleanses the skin as well while it uses chamomile is the Re-P Bio Fresh Mask with real calming herbs. And this is formulated without all of those parabens, alcohols, orbic acids, benzoic acid, benzophenone, etc. It's got calendula and chamomile in there. I've talked about this in my previous video before, but just for anyone who's new here, contains natural herbs to soothe the skin. While you simply roll it, it physically exfoliates your skin, removing skin impurities, and the chamomile and calendula is just like beautiful in there. It comes with a lot of product, so you actually end up taking forever to finish it. It smells really beautiful, feels nice on the skin. It leaves the skin feeling really gentle and non-stripped. I love it. If only I had more time to do it, but definite favorite. In terms of kind of pad type products, I love this Dewy Tree brand. They've come out with really great pad type products recently, but the AC Control or CTRL Deep Green Calming Pad by Dewy Tree is beautiful. It's made of 100% pure cotton. It comes with a spatula, and I think it has 60 pads. The pads are really big and they're 100% cotton, as I mentioned, really soft, really gentle on the skin, like completely soaked in their formula. It has peppermint extract, so it smells of peppermint with a little bit of some kind of savory, like herbal, light, refreshing scent. It's got papain extract as well as AHA, which helps to chemically exfoliate the skin whilst it kind of physically applies as well. It's so beautiful and moisturizing, and it's got this nice gel formula which is not sticky at all. So I really have been loving these pads. And guys, last but not least, we are onto face masks, face sheet masks. So I have quite a few face masks to show you, but because honest, this could even deserve its whole own video separately. I thought I would actually show you as many as I can, so you can just look it up yourself and try it. I have 6. So first up is something that I don't have with me here. I couldn't find it, guys, but I've been loving this All Day Glow Solution Tensile Mask by Glowsome. Glowsome is a brand that I came across a few years ago because they have a really good gua sha, facial gua sha, and they sent me their mask a long time ago as well, and I loved it because it was one of the first masks that I came across that has a beautiful clean ingredients list that's non-sticky and doesn't have fragrance. It's at the time really hard to find face masks that don't contain fragrance, and it's still quite rare now as well, so these ones are all ones that are non-fragrance. That one is definitely a favorite. Like, it really gives you like that glow without stickiness, without irritation. So that one is a favorite, and you guys might recognize some of these, so let's just go through them. Got Declare's Midnight Blue Calming Sheet Mask. Moisturizing, calming, soothing, no fragrance, Centella Asiatica extract, willow bark extract, so be careful, it does have willow bark extract, which you have to be careful of if you're pregnant, but that's a favorite. We've got the Keep Cool Soothe Intensive Calming Mask, which is fragrance free. It's got 천백나무 잎, 측백나무, 소나무, and 대나무. So various tree extract. It's got
panthenol, ceramide MP, sodium hyaluronate, adenosine,
and all sorts of little good things in there, which helps to soothe and refresh the skin for those who have inflamed or irritated or acne prone skin. We've got the Cosar X Triple Hyaluronic Water Wave Sheet Mask, which is just an extension of all of the same line that I've been loving, but in a sheet mask form. It's got no fragrance as well, and it has panthenol, betaine, root extract, Centella Asiatica extract, and hyaluronic acids in there, so love that one. And in terms of individual sheet masks, last but not least is my favorite Hanskin Real Complexion Hyaluron Moisture Mask. I love this. It's one of my favorites. It feels like a cream toner in a sheet mask form.
has no fragrance. It's got hyaluronic acids, Morris alba bark extract, adenosine,
Lavender oil in there, so it's like really nice and calming. And it's got allantoin and panthenol and other really beautiful goodies that help you pick up that skin glow. Last but not least, you guys have seen me talk about it in my launch video, my last one. It is the Dewy Tree Pick and Quick 화장발 Mask. Now they actually have 2 different types, but this one is the refreshing aqua version one. Basically like a tissue box kind of concept, where instead of having to go through individual packs like this, and it's like really messy to pull out and everything, 30 different sheet masks packed into a tissue box kind of concept. Comes with a little like tweezer thing to extract it nicely, and each one just comes out like this. So you can just basically leave it perched on your makeup table and use it just before makeup every morning when you're like doing your hair or something. So quick and easy, as the name suggests, pick and quick. It's got no fragrance, no alcohol, none of the harsh ingredients that I do not like in my products, but it's like super refreshing with hyaluronic acids, nourishing, it's soothing, it's refreshing, and it's really hydrating, so it plumps up the skin very quickly. It's my absolute favorite. It's like so affordable as well. And if you guys don't know, we're actually doing a giveaway on my Curated by Jen website, where first few hundred customers are going to receive one of these for free, as long as you just purchase like $59 worth of products as a minimum order. We're going to give you guys one of these for free, so do go check out our channel as well. We're doing some other giveaways too, but I just wanted to quickly let you guys know that we're doing that giveaway. But yeah, this has been a favorite for 2021. I think this one wins overall in the awards list for face mask sheets, just all together. So that's Dewy Tree. And we have reached the end of my 2021 Best of K-Beauty Awards for skincare. If you have watched to the end, guys, give yourself a big pat on the back. This has been a really long video, really long and hard for me to film, especially because I filmed it twice. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I make it for you guys every year. It's a lot of work, but I love to sum it up as well and, you know, gather my thoughts, what has been the absolute best, so you guys can not waste your money on products that maybe there are things that are better out there. Check out these ones for sure and see if they suit you. Let us know in the comments below if you've come across any other good ones as well. And again, I'll have the names and links to these in the description bar below. Just in case you guys haven't watched my launch video, this is not a plug, it's just an update because I don't make videos often and I know a lot of you guys don't watch all my videos, so just in case you missed it, I have launched Curated by Jen. We're doing a 10% off coupon code for as long as you sign up. We're doing all these different giveaways for if you purchase a baby product, we'll give you a free baby product. If you purchase $59 US worth minimum, then you'll get one of these for free as well. And we're doing a Instagram giveaway as well. So do follow us over on our Instagram or Facebook, or go to the website to check out more of the details. We're doing international shipping, and basically it's just a website that has all of the products that I personally love. Makeup, skincare, baby products, and we're gonna go into accessories, health products and whatnot. Just anything that I love that I want to put up there as a way for you to quickly get updated with what I currently am loving, because it changes through the year and I don't have time to constantly make updated videos, especially being a mom. I wanted to let you guys have access to some really good Korean products that I came across that are not easy to find. So yeah, do please support Curated by Jen and let us know if you would like us to create anything else in the future. I'll leave the link for you guys down in the info bar below. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe for more if you haven't already. Please like this video and leave your comments down below. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Stay beautiful inside and out. 다음에 또 봐요. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Oh. Really, my heart is beating. My head is throbbing. I'm out of breath. My stomach hurts from tensing from talking for like 3 hours straight. I'm lightheaded and I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. I can't hear anything. Like the whole world is just white and spinning.